This video is going to go in depth on the precise odds of how many raids it should take you to find Herba Mystica, with a focus on Salty Herba Mystica, and what Pokemon you should focus on to fully maximize your chances and to most efficiently farm this incredibly useful item. The 5 types of Herba Mystica are absolutely the most sought after ingredient in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, as they are simply so amazingly useful for shiny hunting in the post game. The only way you can obtain these are through participating in and beating 5 and 6 star Terra raids, which are way more difficult than compared to their Pokemon Sword and Shield counterparts. The most integral kind of Herba Mystica out of the 5 in this game is Salty Herba Mystica, appearing in every single recipe used to boost your chances of finding shinies and boosting the odds of encountering a specific Pokemon's type in the wild. This is going to be a very number heavy video. I will try to make it more visual for those of you who struggle with numbers, as well as simplifying the maths and give you a rough estimate as to how many raids it should take you to acquire the Herba Mystica you're looking for, and quite simply, just how to do this most efficiently. Let's break it down and begin with 5-star raids, and it makes for very grim reading. There's an average of 16 rewards in Terra raid battles. 5 of them are occupied by the guaranteed rewards, an XL XP candy, 5 of that Pokemon's material, 3 feathers for EV training, and 2 batches of 2 Terra type shards. The rest of the 11 or so slots can be a combination of 15 batches of items, all of them with varying degrees of rarity, with Herba Mystica being among the rarest, and you're able to pull duplicates. 90 of the 99 Pokemon you encounter in 5-star raids will only give you a 2.5% chance per slot of obtaining one kind of Herba Mystica. To put it simply, per 5-star raid, you have roughly a 24.308 chance of finding one Herba Mystica, roughly just over 1 in 4 raids. There are 99 Pokemon that appear in 5-star raids, and of them, only 9 of them give you a chance to obtain all 5 Herba Mystica, a 2.5% chance each. These Pokemon are Gengar, Blissey, Glalie, Drifblim, Amoonguss, Electros, Dondozo, Palafin, and Sir Titan. The chance of obtaining any kind of Herba Mystica per slot for these Pokemon is 12.5%. In an average raid against these Pokemon, you will have a 76.981% chance of getting any kind of Herba Mystica. If you're simply hunting for Herba Mystica, pay special close attention when you're searching for online raid battles for these 9 Pokemon. So what are the odds of finding Salty Herba Mystica in 5-star raids? If you are searching exclusively for Salty Herba Mystica, there are 20 out of the 99 Pokemon that appear in 5-star raids that give you a 2.5% chance per slot of giving you one. Against these Pokemon, per 5-star raid, you have a roughly 24.308% chance of finding a Salty Herba Mystica. Compiled on top of the 20 out of 99 chance of randomly joining an online Terra raid of a Pokemon that gives you Salty Herba Mystica, that gives you only a 4.8616% chance of getting a Salty Herba Mystica per online 5-star raid you join if you are just joining any 5-star raid. Or to put it simply, 1 out of every 21 raids. Yikes. My advice to save you time is to simply keep refreshing the Terra Raid battle feed until you find one of these 20 Pokemon and join it immediately. The odds of finding Herba Mystica in 6-star raids are ever so slightly better, but for the amount of effort needed to find them are not worth it, and I do not recommend you partake in 6-star raids. Again, working at an average of 16 rewards in Terra raid battles, with 5 of them occupied by 5 sets of guaranteed rewards, just this time 2 batches of 3 Terra type shards. Seriously, this is not worth it at all. The rest of the average of 11 slots can be a combination of 15 batches of items. There are instead 70 Pokemon in 6-star raids, and 64 of them you encounter only give you a 3% chance per slot of obtaining one kind of Herba Mystica. To put it simply, per 6-star raid, you have roughly a 28.47% chance of finding one Herba Mystica. That's only an increase of 4% over 5-star raids, and for how difficult 6-star raids are, it's not worth it at all. 6 out of the 70 Pokemon that appear in 6-star raids give you a chance of getting all 5 Herba Mystica in your rewards at 3% chance each. These Pokemon are Vaporeon, Blissey, Amoonguss, Farigiraf, Dondozo, and Sir Titan. the chance of obtaining any kind of Herba Mystica per slot for these Pokemon is 15%. In an average raid against these Pokemon, you will have an 83.266% chance of getting any kind of Herba Mystica. 4 out of 5 raids against these 6 Pokemon, you will receive Herba Mystica, which isn't bad, but it's still not worth the stress of 6-star raids. So what are the odds of finding Salty Herba Mystica in 6-star raids? If you're searching exclusively for Salty Herba Mystica, there are 15 out of the 70 Pokemon that appear in 6-star raids that give you a 3% chance per slot of giving you 1. Against these Pokemon, per 6-star raid, you have a roughly 28.47% chance of finding a Salty Herba Mystica. So 1 in 4 raids you do against these 15 Pokemon in 6-star Terra raids will give you 1. Simply 1 Salty Herba Mystica. It is very grim reading, and these items are absolutely intended to be used sparingly. In conclusion, my first piece of advice is to avoid 6-star raids if you are searching for Herba Mystica exclusively. The fraction of a % increased odds are not worth the difficulty of taking down the raids. If you are exclusively looking for Salty Herba Mystica, remember the Pokemon that are on screen now that give you the 24% chance of getting one in a raid, and you will save yourself time. Simply refresh the Terra Raid battle menu until one of these 20 Pokemon come up, and you will farm a lot more efficiently. You won't be spending 5 minutes in raids for Pokemon that have a 0% chance of giving you Salty Herba Mystica. You're going to need to be patient, but this will absolutely make you more efficient. I really hope you found this video useful. A like would be amazing if you did. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike with a comment telling me what I could do to improve my videos, and subscribe so you don't miss any more future Pokemon Scarlet and Violet videos. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.